What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here, and it's been another long minute since a video. Recently I kind of stepped back, did some analysis on myself as a teacher, as a coach, wondering why sometimes people aren't understanding what I'm saying, what I'm teaching, but everybody says that they are. But then, eventually somebody buys a session, we sit down, and I've talked about this before, but I've figured it's worth addressing because it's gotten to the point where it almost burned me out as a coach. My goal as a coach is if you're going to buy a session with me, which if you want it is below, but before you buy it, and I've made a whole video before you even buy coaching too, not just me, but with anybody, actually try and apply what Neville Goddard taught us. Try and apply what all these people throughout history have taught us. There's a reason that it is tried, true, and still around all this time later. Don't have the mindset that this works for everybody except for you. A lot of times people are here trying to disprove the law by proving it. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Because most of the time it feels like when somebody buys a session or they go to the comments section or they're back every week in the live streams or you know wherever you could get access to me, and not just me, but other channels and their comment sections and their coaching sessions. And you're going to go from coach to coach to coach to video to video to video and live to live to live and comment section to comment section and forum and Reddit and everything to uncover the simplest thing in the world, which is manifestation. And manifestation is the name brand generic mainstream term for bringing the unseen into the seen. Everything in this world starts in your mind first and then becomes reality. Everything. There's not an exception. Whatever you assume, that's why we teach the law of assumption. Whatever you assume to be true of something or another person will become true. That's why you have people do a complete 180 when you change the way you look at them. And a way that other people change when you change the way you look at them is it starts with you. You start to change the way you look at yourself. When you change the way you look at yourself, you build up this assumption that why would anyone ever treat you that way? It becomes natural to assume that they would never treat you that way. And then in time that person becomes another person. You also become the person who has all these opportunities unfold and right before them. That hey, something that you would have never saw yourself able to do before, you now have an opportunity to do it. Right? So that's the definition of manifestation. That's what it is. But so many times people will buy a coaching session and want me to sell them the law of assumption. I mean, you want me to? Cool. I'll sit there and try to prove it to you all day. One common one. What's the success rate? What's what? How many of the people keep their SPs for this long and blah blah blah. That's other people's business. That's not your life. Just because something has gone this way for somebody for so long, or this many people have done it, doesn't mean that you can't do it. You'll see all these people with success stories online, all these people who've succeeded, myself included, at the one thing, everybody wants the SP shit, or like other avenues of making money or starting a business or building a brand or working on your body, like all these different things. You see other people are successful. Why can you not be successful? You just have this idea in your head, which is a low self concept already, which, right, that's what we're working on. That's why you buy the session. That's why you watch the videos. But you have to apply the work to yourself. Manifestation is there's techniques to doing it. The techniques don't do anything on their own, but they build a belief in you. They assist you in building a belief that this is possible and you can do this and you will be successful. I'm rambling on here because I'm trying to impress upon you guys. You have to test the law. You have to, if you don't believe it, don't try it. If you think, well, you know what, I should get a tarot reading, or I should do, what else? What's the other thing? I need to have a tarot reading. I need to have my astrology checked. I need to do XYZ. I need to confirm with the spirit realm or whatever, that this is doable, and then I know I'll be able to do it. You're putting all this power that is within you somewhere else. There's a line in the Bible, and I interpret it this way: when Jesus says, "Nobody takes my life; I give it up willingly." In a way, when you base your life off someone else's assumption, of a societal belief, of going through these tarot cards or these astrologers or things like that, when you're basing your life off that, you are giving it up willingly to someone or something outside of yourself. When we're taught the kingdom of heaven is within, that everything that you want, all your desires come from within. As above, so below, as within, so without. What was the stuff I was saying since the beginning of this channel? I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you win. I rack my brain more than I should on this stuff to see how can I impress upon it. I come at you guys with this, authenticity, showing you my worst moments and my best moments, showing you my wins and my losses and how I could have avoided those losses, but what I learned in those losses, showing you what I learned in the wins and what I would have done differently. Really, in the end, you wouldn't change anything about your life because it's led you to who you are now. But I I open up and show you guys all that stuff so you can succeed. And I know I had somebody reach out the other day. I'm sorry I let you down. Nobody let me down. You don't let me down. I want to see you win, but don't put me up on some pedestal because again, you're just lowering yourself for somebody else. I'm just a regular person like you guys. Just somebody else who takes their phone and points it at himself and puts it. There's a secret. Anyone could post anything online, but I'm genuinely trying to help people here, and sometimes it's hard as a coach to impress what you already know. So I try to interpret what I can from the Bible, from Neville's books, from Florence's books, from Joseph Murphy's, from my own experiences, obviously, and just everything I've learned in my time practicing the law of assumption, from living this manifesting lifestyle. How can I mean, look, even right now, I'm just thinking, I'm like, what are those fluffy things in the side? This couch. I just manifested this. My parents were talking about buying a new couch. I'm like, it was. This is your thoughts. I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if I had a couch? I would love to have a new couch. And I walk through a part of the building that I never walked through, and I see a sign with couches. It says free couch. I'm like, I've never gotten a free couch. There must be bed bugs or some shit in it. That was day one. But the lady's real nice. There's nothing in it. But I was like, okay. I'm like, that's pretty weird. I don't talk to strangers. I was taught not to talk to strangers. But I reached out to the lady, and I'm like, all right, if she's in my hallway or on my floor of the building, and it's convenient and it looks nice and it's kind of comfortable, I'll grab it. And when I said, hey, is it still available? Yeah, in so and so number. And I'm like, I'm in this number that's literally right down the hall. And I'm like, I got to take it out because it's just right there. But it's just like, it's always working. The law is always working. Wherever your thoughts are in, what you seek, you find. So if you're looking for problems, you will find them. Sometimes the people who have the best case scenario, like, that's why I'm talking about gratitude too. The situation you're in, somebody would kill to be in that position, but you're ungrateful for it. Be grateful for everything, even the stuff that doesn't appear positive, because where you are, somebody wishes they were there. Use the gym as an example again. I'll go to the gym, and there's always, as Qui-Gon Jinn says, there's always a bigger fish. Go to the gym and it's like, oh, that guy's bigger than me, or he looks better, or he's more ripped, or whatever. And guess what? He's going to go see a guy who's bigger and more ripped than him. It's always a progressive thing. So there's also somebody in the gym wishing that they looked like me, and somebody wishing they looked like them. There's like the grass is always greener on the other side type thing. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to their success stories and stuff, and be grateful for what you have, because what you have is something valuable. Even if you don't, so many of the times, it's like a lot of times I'll see stuff where it's like you're trying to manifest what that you already pretty much have that. Just be grateful for it. But seek more. Like, what do they say? Seek ye the kingdom of heaven, right? So seek it. So it's like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for problems, or are you looking for things to be grateful for? I mean, I've got videos in every technique. I was looking, It's the reason why I don't make so many videos. There's 420 videos and a bunch of live streams. I don't know if that's combined number with live streams, whatever. Thousands of hours, probably. I don't know, maybe thousands. Maybe each video is 20 or 30 minutes long. You know, and every live is at least 1 hour. Sometimes they would run for more. Like I have so many hours and hours of content, and Neville condenses the stuff down to however many handful of lectures that are left of him. 45, 40, like 40 to 40 minutes to an hour. One of them is only 20 minutes long. It's like the information is there, but are you going to apply it and apply it with belief? What do you have to lose? Let's think about this logically. Let's think about it logically. If you're looking for logic, get the fuck out of manifesting. I'm telling you the truth. It's frustrating because people are like, well, how do I look at this logically? Logically, this is the reality we live in. That your thoughts create reality. That's the logic to it. I can't explain, but Joe Dispenza could explain it scientifically. Dr. Bruce Lipton could explain it. Go to the doctors if you want to have a logical scientific explanation. If you want to have a completely esoteric religious experience, go to whatever religion was teaching it. There's this big, I learned through Neville, who's learned it through the Bible, so it's rooted in Christianity, and that's where both of our backgrounds are from. But the Kabbalion is based in Jewish tradition. Buddhism and what's it called? And the Tao and all these other ones, all these religions have this stuff. But knowledge, books, videos are useless. Faith without acts, right? It's nothing if you don't apply it. I'm saying this, like I said, I want to see you guys succeed, and it gets frustrating for me as a coach because it's like I don't like, and if you've worked with me as a client and you tried to come back for a second session, I will try to talk you out of it at a lot of times because I don't want to make my money or my living on you needing to be here with me. Even when like the monthly client stuff, it's like, okay, let's stop after 2 months. Stop. Try on your own for a bit, and then let the success roll in. And it does. It's like, if you need work, I'm here. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, okay, well, like a therapist, same time next week. Okay, we'll rehash all the same stuff. No, it's not supposed to be rehashing. It's supposed to be, I heard, I understand, I learned, I applied. I got a question here. Okay, let's see what it is. Oh, okay, so here's what I would do. Bam, 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 bam. And then you go, oh, okay, I heard, I learned, I tried, I'm continuing. I succeeded. Good. Congratulations. You've succeeded. This is what I wanted to see. So I guess this video is more like, it was not even what I was going to make it about, actually. It just kind of got taken with my thoughts of what was going on lately. It's just struggling a little bit to realize how to reach you guys. And the thing is, sometimes I'll sit here and be like, entertain, like, well, what if this? What if that? No, I'm telling you from experience. Here's a motherfucker who's done it. Here's a motherfucker who's doing it. And who's going to show you real life, real world examples. Going to show you why everything works out in your favor. Going to show you why sometimes the negative or the time delay or whatever is working out in your favor. I'm showing you things that I'm working on. I mean, if you're in the Discord group, which if you want to sign up for that, that's down below as well. If you buy a coaching session, you get into the group as well. But it's like, I'm showing you guys like every way I can. I just need you to try it. Or if you don't believe it, then don't do it. Don't try. Don't waste another 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes on one of my videos. Don't waste another 10, 15, 30 minutes on someone else's video. Don't read another book on it. If you don't believe it, don't waste your time. But if you're interested enough to do it, why don't you take that next step and apply it? Oh, I do affirmations. How many did you do? Oh, I did like 5 hours straight the other day. Okay. And and then I did like 2 minutes like 3 days later. And today I thought about doing some intentions or affirmations or something. And I can't visualize, okay? I'm not good at visualizing. This is the nonsense. Try it. I give you cheats and hacks. It's like, oh, I can't visualize. Describe an orange to me. Describe it down to every detail. Describe a scene outside that you're looking at out your window till I could see it. That's how you visualize. That's how you do sets. How do I relax into sets? I talk about breathing techniques. I talk about laying down and paying attention to it. I pay attention to what I'm saying and apply it. So this is more of like a wake-up call. If you are struggling to manifest something, apply. Don't be a hearer only, be a doer of the word. Pretty much all I got to say. It's just was reaching some frustration, and I'm going to speak to you plainly. I'm going to speak to you straight up and tell you, here's what it is, here's what to do. And to the degree you have faith in me and the methods and what I'm saying will be the degree that you have success. When you question, when you waver, when you try to disprove it, when you try to disprove what Neville said, when you try to disprove what Jesus said, when you try to disprove all these different people throughout history, because you want to be like, I don't want to look dumb. But really, you're doing the same thing again and again, which is the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing again and again, hoping for a different result. I watch manifesting videos. I sit there and say, yeah, but, this might be, there might be something to this. I don't see a lot of results, but, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're serving two masters. You're half-assing the motherfucker, so you ain't going to get nothing, dude. You ain't get nothing. You're going to lose. So that's the frustrating part. You're either all in or you're all out. The pearl of great price. That's what Neville talks about, the pearl of great price. Sell all of your prior beliefs. I'm going to do a video on the pearl of great price too, because it's going to pound this point home. I'm going to pound the point. So I just want you guys to listen. But you've been listening, but are you hearing? I'm going to take it a step further. Do. So it's coming from a place of love. I don't yell at you like a lot of these coaches. They get frustrated. It's like, I hold back, but I'm not going to entertain no nonsense no more. With, yeah, can you just say this to make me feel good? No, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, and you're going to apply it. That's it. That's what I got for that video. Anyway, with that, I do love you guys very much. If you, we just talked about all this stuff about not needing coaching and doing all that, but if you do want it, down below. But come with the mindset that you already believe this. You bought the pearl at great price. You've done the work. You've tried some stuff. You just got a few questions. You want to make sure you're doing it right or whatever you got. But make sure you're actually doing something so you don't waste your money. Try it yourself first. And then if you want to be part of the Discord, that's also down below. If not, you're fine here. So love you guys very much. And I'll see you in the next one with your success.